for this topic, we have a two topic. The first one is 28, 27. Describe a trend you make in your daily life that have you to consume last time. And then we go for the 26th, describe the time you make a decision to wait for something. Okay, so could you turn on your microphone, all of you? Hurry up, and then we will begin for the session. Today we just put the project for 2 days. Okay, I get a cold. I try my best to go for the online session for you. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. One soon, yes. How about other? I
Yes.
just hear the yes from soon. How about other?
Yes.
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 Yeah, Hung?
Yes.
Okay. So which activity you do at home or at school that consume a lot of time? Which one? That make you waste a lot of time to do that? You check for the notification. You check for the notification from the Facebook, right? Maybe this is the checking the notification on Facebook. About other, what do you think about this one?
Uh,
Which one?
Shutting social media.
Okay, this one is checking the social media. Okay, the notification. Someone like your pictures, someone you comment in your pictures. Okay, so this is the notifications. This is a notification. How about order? How about order? For example, to some people, they say that they do cooking is very consuming times. Okay, they waste a lot of time in the doing cooking. They don't like that. Okay, which one is the way you allow some time? The activity, list it to me. Tell me, and then we will list it. One you doing cook, for example, that. What else? Jim, which one that you think that's way a lot of time?
I think clicking TikTok.
Surfing TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah. The TikTok short videos, right?
Yes.
Okay. How about others? About others? So already, Gia Thuận, I want to hear your voice.
Yes, teacher.
What about you? How about your opinion about the thing that's a waste a lot of time?
Um, I think reading,
Reading what?
reading comic book.
Reading comic book in your free time.
Yes.
So could you list me the name of the comic book that you usually read?
Um, Naruto, One Piece.
Naruto, this one, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. How about you, Yeah Hong?
I think picking an outfit for a day.
Mm-hmm. Again, I can hear your voice again, please.
Like picking an outfit for the day that you have to go out, like for
Oh,
shopping.
choosing, right?
Yeah, an outfit.
Okay, choosing outfits. You mean that the dressing?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is much more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And it had to be trendy.
Yep.
How about what thing that makes you
Suitable
have to consider that? Huh?
and suitable for for um, the environment.
Oh, this is comfort. This is comfort.
Uh, like it must be like formal for example from meeting.
Good. How about your other thing that you think that is important when you choose their outfits?
Mm,
We
color.
have color. Oh, okay. Color is mean trendy. Okay, trendy is about color, the style, okay, the popularity of the thing that you choose. How about others? We have this one for me doing cooking, and this one is from Soon. Safrina TikTok from Diễm, right? And reading a comic book, Thịnh. Okay. So one more reason. I want to hear your opinion. Mỹ. How about your idea?
From my perspective, I usually like waste a lot of time to review on the knowledge in course for the final term
Okay,
test.
could you speak louder? I can hear your voice. Speak louder.
From my perspective,
Mm-hmm.
I waste a lot of time to review on the knowledge in course for the final term test.
Really? You see that's one is a waste of your time?
No, because I think to like review and learn all of the knowledge is really take a lot of time.
Because you think it is the take of time. Okay. So let's see. Okay, I need your attention here. I need you to attention here. How you define the thing that's time consuming? How you define that one? Okay, so first thing, I want you to define this term, time consuming. So what does it mean? Consumption, for example, let us sit in the now, and then we have time consuming. This is adjective. So what do you think about this phrase? How about we call this is time consumption activity? How about say? It means it's useless to do thing. Okay, it's affluence. Okay, is worthless. So what do you think about this adjective? You get no benefits for that one. Okay, you get no benefits for this one. It's do no advantages for you. It do not have you to understand something. It can have you to earn money. So you think that's in a waste of our time. So look at the number 6. Is it time consuming?
No,
This is necessary or not unnecessary?
it's necessary.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Anyone? This
Yes.
is necessary or unnecessary? This one.
I guess it is necessary.
Unnecessary. Okay, listen.
Oh.
Unnecessary or necessary?
Necessary.
Necessary. Why? Why you think the review a series of knowledge before the test or before the examination is very essential? Why?
Because because review a series of knowledge before the
Mhm.
exam can enhance the memory about this knowledge
Okay.
that can help me get a high score in the exam.
It means that it enhance your memory about what kind of knowledge, the new one, the old one, the previous one, or the important knowledge. Which one? Okay, you revise because it is important knowledge. Okay, important detail upon the majority that you need to take. Okay, detail knowledge. Okay, and put it in system. Okay, in system, right? You have to make it in system, which, for example, we learn about how to write the paragraph. So how about the first sentence, the last sentence, and then what is the supporting idea? So what is the main idea? Okay, so this means review a series of knowledge before an exam. We do not consider that the time consuming activity. So this one is not. Okay, this one is not. I do not accept for this one. Mỹ, you have to choose the other one. Mỹ, you have to choose other one. That's wait a lot of time. This means it had to be useless, helpless, workless, and you get no benefits like that.
Playing game đúng không?
Playing game. Why? What do you think that it's useless?
Um, because I don't receive any the benefits when
Okay, can you speak louder or you pick your microphone closer to you? You pick your microphone closer to you. I can hear your voice clearly.
because I
Good.
because I don't receive any the benefits when I'm playing game.
Because you think that it get no benefits when you play games. Okay. Have you tried any kind of game? Have you tried us? Have you tried any kind of game? Yes or no? Have you ever? Have you ever played any kinds of games? Could you give me the name of that?
Like the the farm guy, the farm.
Okay, doing farmer. Okay,
Yes.
being a farmer, right? I know that's game because you live in the city. Okay, so you think that being a farmer is some kind of thing that unrealistic, right?
Yes.
Unrealistic. Good, good idea. I love that one. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, how we define the thing that is time consuming? You get no benefits from that one. It's useless. Okay, so first of all, you have to really say that why is a time consuming, and you want to change that one. For example, for me, I think that doing cooking is time consuming. Why? Because I think that we can make the food real another way instead of you make it much more complicated, much more complex. We do the easier cooking meals. We just take it the fry or you use the technology like air fryer, okay, to make the cooking procedure more easier. Okay, so this is my idea. But if some students say that doing cooking is very necessary for their life, so is it not time consuming? Remember that. Remember that. In your speaking part number two, any idea is not right or wrong. Nothing is absolutely right or nothing is completely wrong. It's depend on your idea, your argument, your logical idea. You arrange the idea, you give the example, you use supporting idea, for example, as a result to make this one to be more logical. Okay, so don't be afraid for saying something. You just prove that by your speaking ability. Don't be afraid. So we could go back for this one. I have to have you to define the one thing that's wastes a lot of time. Okay, you say that checking the notifications, surfing the TikTok short videos, or something like that. So what we do? What did we do, or what are you doing that make you self a time for that? Okay. For example, for me, I consider doing cooking waste a lot of time. I want to change this time. I want to use more time for my job, for taking up my children, for do some free time activity. For example, reading a book or listen classical music. So I need a change. Okay, I need urgent to reduce the time I use for cooking. Okay, reduce time using for cooking every day. I had that one. Okay, although I cook very well, I can cook a lot of meals, dishes in a western or in traditional way, but I don't like this one. So I buy the air fryer, and I mentioned you before. Okay, and I anything can do with the air fryer. Okay, do with any dishes. Okay, this is all in one. This a air fryer is either all in one kitchen equipment. I have to say that. Why? Why? Okay, instead of I had to put a lot of oil in my meal for the deep fries meal. Okay, for example, like fish or meat, pork, especially. But now I use air fryer and I don't need to put any oil. Don't wait time for standing before the 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 stove. Okay, this one to cook. Okay, it helped me a lot. So what's the trend word we define for this one? This one is what the trends were and when it happened. Okay, you can say that recently I have done a lot of job. My children is too old for taking up themselves, so I have to have them for anything. I taking a bath, I let them food, anything like that. So I don't have time for anything. So I consider to my one that have me reading my time. How it's happened? You describe the way that you use the air fryer for cooking, and if like why it serves you a lot of time. Okay, it's all in one. Have you ever remember that you have learned the one about air fryer? Yes or no? You haven't learned this one. A speaking sample about the air fryer. You describe the use of this one, the benefits. Have you remember that? Yes or no? Hello? Please say yes. Don't say no. Really? Okay, you can type adventures, this one. Okay, you make you that many times. Okay, so now I will give you some minutes, okay, 5 minutes to think about this one for your idea that you have mentioned before. I will listen to you, make some feedbacks, and then I will have you to complete this one fully. Okay, I give you 5 minutes. It is the 9:26. So in the 9:31, I will come back. Okay, can you hear me? Do you know what you have to do? Do you know what you have to do?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
What things? Tell me what you have to do. You use 5 minutes for what?
I need um to make
You use 5 minutes to prepare for your idea. Following was the genre when it happened, how it happened, and if language itself you a lot of time. You have 5 minutes to prepare that. You can take some notes. Okay, please take some notes. Okay, remember that you take some notes to have you have the fluent speak. Okay, I give you 5 minutes. 9:32. Okay, so I call in the name, the student name, and then you just give me what you can done. Okay, and how much as your street. Don't be scared. You don't be afraid about am I good, am I bad on speaking. You just keep it fluent, keep seeing, keep speaking. Okay, don't be fear. I'm here for having you to be better. Okay, so don't be afraid. I will write some notes on the screen, so you just speak. Don't care about that one, and then I will give you some feedback. This is my feedback. Okay, so I want to hear your voice first. Hung. Hung.
Yes.
Okay, please look at or the comment on the chat box. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
here you have the cue card. Don't look at on the screen. You look at on the chat box. Okay, for the cue card.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Don't look at on the stream. The stream is feedback for your improvement.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, nearly. Okay, just begin.
Presently, people have been like struggling to arrange the work or the studies properly since they like don't have enough time to think about it to make it clear. And so I think that creating a timetable will help people a lot. So, just as same as mine. And yep, a timetable is a big change for me since uh, for me in my studies and my life too. Like for the past 3 months, like um, I'm recently a grade 12 student, and so that is the reason why the series of knowledge that I must focus on and learn by heart is massive.
Mm.
And I first realized that a timetable is essential for me um, since for the first 2 weeks and in grade 12, I had a barely low score on my math on my first math test. Then then I got help from my homeroom teacher. Then he he requested me to create a timetable to arrange my studies, my family life, and also and and also is important to spend time um, on my on my leisure on my outside activities too, like leisure time and yeah, and so therefore I listen to him and start creating a timetable, and I focus on it, and yeah, it's really improved my score on math tests, like from uh, from 8 to 9, and yeah, yeah, that's all.
That's
Okay.
all.
Yeah.
Okay. You do quite good. I have to say that you do quite good. In the aspect that you keep your speaking. This one a it really let's see. I have to say one of the most improvement. Okay, I really love that. But it is something that you have to improve. The first one we have to say about vocabulary, of course, and then we have about the content. How you again the idea should be more logical idea. Okay, flows of idea. We make it a general first and then go down for this one to be more specific. Vocabulary, content, logical flows of idea is not enough. Let's see, we have grammar. Okay, grammar. Okay, can you see that? My feedbacks on the chatbot. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Write it down. Write it down in your book, your notebook.
Yeah.
Okay. And every time when you make the recording for the break number 2 again, okay, up to the ending of the session, after ending the session, I will ask you to record this one for one more time, 26 or 27 for 2 minutes. So you have to take note that one and be care on aspect. So with I'm congratulate in your speaking that you are have a good fluency, but you have to careful about your vocabulary use. It's not enough for you to use in the basic. So first of all, you look at the screen, you say that you have to juggling, okay, juggling in your study. So you think that you need a timetable, and this is the big trend on your study in your life, right? In the past 2 months, you have the massive knowledge for the task revision, the task revision. So you ask for your tutor, right? Your private tutor, and then he gave you a piece of advice, okay, a piece of advice that you need some kind like the timetable, okay, because that will have your again your study and also will have you balance your pleasure activity, okay. And you think that the timetable benefit on you because it is essential for you to brand your rate in the math. Oh, what I say is correct in your idea? Yes or no? Do you need anything change? Do you need to correct anything? Is it correct for what I said? Is it what I have a techno from your speaking?
Yeah. Yeah, cũng
Okay.
đúng.
Okay, so can you see that it is not logical? So because you mentioned that the timetable is be required from the homeroom on the tutor teacher, so why you don't put this one at the first ID? You know what I mean?
Can you repeat?
Okay,
Like
I believe that you should put this ID at first.
okay.
Okay, it's a kind that you leading the idea, leading the problem for the listener believe that there was a problem in your life and you think that you have to change that.
Oh yeah. Like
So again, so you have to say that one of the important change in my life that is when my tutor requests me to make the timetable because he believes that it can help me to brand my life and my student work. Okay, my student work. Okay, and I just do what I says, what he advised, but surprisingly, it's helpful to me. Okay, surprisingly, it's helpful to me. So now I will tell you about this significant change. Okay, so why is significant change to my life? And let me tell you. Okay, do you know that's the series of telling story? This is story. So first time you put the listener for what is this? What is the listening problem? And then you said that I didn't have a significant change to my life, and then I will show you. So what is this? Last month, on the last few months, I have a massive knowledge to revision, especially for the math one. Okay, I have to have the test revision, and I feel trustful for that. Okay, the deep line anywhere. I nearly fell for the deep line, and in this state I had a struggling mind. Okay, I nearly feel that I want to go out, I want to go school because I can brand one thing is first and one thing is followed by that. Okay, so but I use the timetable, and especially it's in the application. Okay, on the phone. Why I need you to have this one? Why I think that you have to add the timetable application on the smartphone. You should have some kind like quick timetable. This is the name of the application. This is the name of application. Why? Because you can add the idea that you can use that whenever, but wherever, when and wherever. Okay, you don't need to have the paper on your side. No paper on your side. Okay, you can write out on your phone. No paper. And because it is electronically, electronically, so you can add that without efforts. Okay, it's mean that without effort, it's mean easy, so easy. Okay.
Like set it on the lock screen on the phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay? And one, you should mention more detail for the benefit that you use timetable. The first one, it can give you the talent. This is in the good phrase in the vocabulary, the talent. Okay, the necessary talent or the what kind of talent you need to put an adjective here. You dictionary, and then you made a recording for me. You should you have the talent between what between your student life and your free time activity. Okay, after you use the timetable for your study, so you realize that realize or recognize you have more time for your pleasure. So the time for what? For example, for doing food or doing yoga. Okay, for doing yoga. Have you played any kind of musical instrument like violin or piano?
No.
No. So what do you do when you have free time?
Watching K-drama.
Watching what?
A Korean drama.
Okay, Korean drama. You mean Korean romantic films? Drama, not drama. Drama. Grammar is mean the grammar how you use we see grammar is language. Grammar is English. Drama.
Drama.
Okay. You usually make the wrong pronunciation for that one, so I recommend that you use the romantic films. Okay, and recently, what a romantic Korean film that you watch? Give me the
Like
name.
as a name, Cheer Up.
Jera, can you spell that?
CHEER
Double what? C H
double E
double E
R
R
up
R what?
up UP.
Cheer off.
Yeah, Cheer Up.
Okay, cheer off. You love this film? This is a series of the both sides, right? A series.
Yes.
Is have many is both sides.
Yes.
Okay, good. It's a romantic or horror?
Aromantic.
A romantic. Okay. For example, you should make one sport here. Example of one sport. Okay, Pacific dance. Okay. This one is more logical. You understand what I mean? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Oh, how about the other? I want to hear your voice, Yim.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Um, train integral part of our life,
I
and
can hear your voice. Could you put the microphone closer to you or you speak louder?
okay.
Uh,
Train train an integral part of my life, and all people try to train life for the better. Today, I would like to talk about a great trend that I consider as one of the best things to happen in my life. Before, I spend much more time to surf TikTok over over at night. Uh, and uh, and until a few weeks ago, I was almost exhausted in health and spirits. That I realized that I need to be redo these habits. Uh, there are there are a few things in my life that have changed when I started degree use TikTok. For example, there are the days when I stay up until the morning to watch and a cut up show or a movie quick up. Accidentally, I got or stay on TikTok instead of living tomorrow for working tomorrow. I realized that it's harmful for my health and skin, so I minimize this by limited time for surfing TikTok instead of suffering without a plan.
mm.
Now only 10 minutes for this.
Really? Okay. I don't believe in you, but just say.
The rest of time I focus on my work or study.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I have to arrange a balance between work, study, and leaving time to go to bed as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Good.
This is obviously a positive trend for me. I can get my work done and balance my work study life
Mm-hmm.
perfectly. I have better health now and become less tired in my workplace. I have health in order to increase my um stamina too. Besides, I also feel that my skin and face are more refreshed, no longer black up sleep and black up um, fertility. That's all.
Okay, thank you. I very surprised that you have the efforts to do the what the people says and anyone who from the finance major can do that one. Em làm rất là tốt, có rất là nhiều bạn mà học ngành ngân hàng của em hình như là không có nói được tự tin như em đâu. You have a very confident in that. Okay, you have to proud or be yourself. But as I said, I'm here for you to improve. So first of all, we should put more some kind of pronunciation. So now I will read the words, and you read follow me. Okay, follow me. You read out loud. Integral part.
Integral part.
Okay. Now look at that. The final sound. Part.
Part.
Integral part.
Integral part.
Louder.
Integral part.
Okay, good. Better.
Better.
better,
better,
rate change,
rate change,
rate
rate change,
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 change.
change,
Okay, before.
before,
No, listen, the other one, before.
before,
Okay, before much time
before much time,
to search a TikTok,
to surf TikTok,
overnight time,
overnight time,
few weeks ago.
few weeks ago,
Okay, we have linking sound here. Few weeks ago.
few weeks ago,
Okay, you delete this habit. Okay, you have to use the delete, not a redo. And listen carefully that you say the redo.
yes, yes,
Okay, delete. Okay, you don't say the redo. You say abandon.
abandon,
Abandon this habit. Okay, abandon.
yes,
Some say that abandon a kiss. That means you don't want to bring up this kiss. Okay, this cheering. You abandon the cheering. But you can abandon this habit. This is bad habit.
bad,
Okay, unhealthy habit. Okay, unhealthy habit. And you start reducing after reduce had to be the in.
started reducing TikTok use,
Reduce.
reducing
TikTok
TikTok use,
using time.
TikTok using time,
Okay, so you don't use the morning to watch
morning to watch
a lot of short video
a lot
anymore.
short video,
Okay, anymore. With it, some people say that it's meaningless. What they say meaningless?
có nghĩa là
What is meaningless? It doesn't have meaning. Okay, it doesn't have meaning. It's just for fun. Okay, don't contain any kind of knowledge. Okay, do not contain knowledge here. Information. Do not contain knowledge information. Okay,
yes,
it does not contain any kind of knowledge. It's a meaningless. Sorry, meaningless and just for fun. And you use this time for sleep. Okay, you need to have the good sleep or enough sleep. You don't need your good sleep for sorry. You use the sufficient sleep.
sufficient sleep for
Okay, sleep for tomorrow work.
tomorrow working,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Higher tone, higher intonation for more. Tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Okay, tomorrow not working.
tomorrow working,
Okay, limit time and without planning.
limit time and without plan,
Okay, you use a 10 minute instead of 10 minute for using TikTok application, you use this time for studying. Please repeat after me.
10 minutes
Instead of
instead of
okay, wasting a minute for watching.
waiting 10 minutes for watching TikTok,
Mhm. I refer I switch you change. Switch is mean change. Please look at the dictionary if you see that it is a new word for you. Switch to studying foreign languages. For example, like that. Okay, so next one. And you find it can help you have talent. Find that. Is it never you gain more talent between night and leisure. You choose what you want and what's the life. Okay, as soon as possible is the betting time. Okay, so reread again for this one. The one that I have in the green one. Read again. Read it again, please.
Sufficiently left for tomorrow week working. Limit time workout plan. Instead of waiting 10 minutes for watching TikTok, switch to
Switch
studying
to
switch to studying for foreigner in foreigner
languages.
language time. Find that is enable you gain more balance between life and leisure. Yes.
Okay, the benefits. Much more details. Okay, as soon as possible for betting time. You have mentioned about your work, your health, and your refresh or something, but I didn't listen legally here. So could you mention again what you mean here?
Yeah.
Why you mean here?
Uh, um, when 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 I abandon TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
I will focus on my work.
Mm, good. You have more time for focus on work. So what kind of work?
Um,
You bring work to home?
mm, Work on yes, my home.
Really? You do
Uh,
extra time. You do the extra work at home. What
um,
kind of work do you do? Why you have to work, mate?
it's I'm this mean that work in the company.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
Instead of uh work
Mm-hmm.
instead of work, I usually surfing TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So when I abandon surfing TikTok, I will focus on my work.
Mm-hmm.
And yes,
Good. How about your health? You have mentioned about your health condition.
the health. Uh, I usually surfing TikTok on a night at night.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Uh, this uh, um, so, um, I fall in TikTok because the end of this video uh,
Mm.
will will started in the next video. So I will uh, see more and more video. So I go to bed late.
Mm.
It's harmful for health. I black up sleep. Uh,
Mm. Sleep,
get
sleep, sleep.
sleep, sleep. Yes.
Mm.
Uh, and effects on my skin.
Mm. Your skin health.
Yes, the skin health.
Mm.
Yes.
Good. How about refresh that you mentioned?
Refresh. Oh, it means that uh, when I abandon the bad habit, I will refresh my health. I have a good habit, such as go to bed early, uh, uh, have a train, have I have a casual balance.
Mm. Good. Good. Good job. Next. Gia Thịnh. So please begin.
Yes. I would tell you about a chance in my life that assists me in saving lots of time. I am a big fan of comic book, such as Naruto or One Piece. So in the past, is more detailed. For 6 months ago, I have spent hours on my bed or on the sofa for reading on a daily basis. However, personally, I limit the reading time.
Sorry. I can hear Lily your voice. What is the problem with your microphone?
Uh,
I have to try my best, but I can hear you.
uh,
Do you hear me?
yes. Let me say it again. Um, I would tell you about a chance in my life that assists me in saving lots of time. I am a big fan of comic books such as Naruto or One Piece. So in the past, in more detail, for 6 months ago, I have
Mm-hmm.
spent hours on my bed or on the sofa for reading comic book on daily basis. However, recently I limit the reading time so I could manage different things such as learning or reading some document related to my major. Um, I think after the after the change I got a higher score in university and at least I got a series of knowledge in my major. Um, um, in addition, I got more time for take care, taking care of my health. By the way, um, do doing exercise every day. I I have thought that I would never give up my habit. Uh, this habit. However, I would try some some way to manage the time so I could have time for do um, different things instead of uh, lie on the bed and reading comic book. So I have uh, I would manage the time. By the way, I built a schedule for doing what I do in a single day. Um, and so I could manage uh, what I do, and I think I could do more things than the past. Um, um, I I did not um, give up on the habit of reading comic book. Um, but I just limit the time I reading and I use the saving time to do different things.
Okay,
Um,
this is done.
and I think this is one of the best thing that I did in my life. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Ừm, Tịnh ơi, Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Your fluency is not good enough. I have to say that, right? You have to improve this one. And then it's about final sound. And I said before, my feedback is very valuable because it helps you for improvement. So don't be hurried for that. Don't be feel hurt. Can you feel hurt? Are you feel hurt?
Um, no, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. You need to put more attention on your fluency and your final sound, especially and one more thing is about intonation. Okay, which one is should be in a higher voice and which one is lower voice? You do not input this one. So first of all, it's about final sound, it's about pronunciation. And I think that the pronunciation you need to more have improvement for this one. Fluency is not very much difficult. Why? Because you keep talking, not speaking. Okay, and then you increase your confidence. You don't be fear in your speak. So that's it should be. Em đừng có sợ là em nói sai, em cứ nói đi để cho nó trôi chảy. Okay, and that's why we will focus on the final sound and one thing about the vocabulary, and that's what we about logical idea. So first of all, please pay attention on the notes that I have put for you. Can you see that's on the screen, Yathan?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so you mentioned that in the past six months, you spend an hour on ants. What does it mean? Spend an hour on ants? Is it a large amount of time that you do know? Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. My nose is start. 1 minute. Gia Hân ơi, em nghĩ đi em. Sorry, Gia Hân, bạn nào xong thì cứ nghĩ đi em, rồi recording của em, còn em thích thì em có lại nghe, không sao hết. Được không? Gia Hân nghĩ đi em. Ủa nó nghỉ rồi mà đúng không? À, đi nghỉ đi. Nghỉ mất tiêu rồi. Diễm ơi, nếu mà em nghĩ đi để ngày mai đi làm xong rồi có gì bài ngày mai thu cho cô cũng được. Còn thu luôn cũng được.
Là thu cái bài này nói lại cho cô đúng không ạ?
Đúng rồi. Và
Dạ.
chuẩn bị để số 26 em nhắn vô trong group giùm cô nha.
Đề 26 không cô?
Bây giờ cô gửi cái file này vô. Cái đề đang làm là đề 27, tụi em chuẩn bị trước ở nhà đề 26 đi.
Dạ.
Ok.
Dạ bye
Thank
cô.
you so much. Oh no, not that one. Rồi Gia Thịnh tiếp ha. Xong rồi. What else? Hour on ends. Now and it's been many hours. You don't exactly know. And that's when we talk about your historic knowledge. I don't know why you mentioned for that one. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean on you mentioned about solid knowledge? Solid knowledge for what?
I said a series of knowledge, teacher.
Okay,
Not
why?
solid.
A series. A series. Is it that?
Yes.
Okay, a series of knowledge for your major. You need time to revise that. To revise.
No.
No revise. Do you know revise?
Not yet, teacher.
Revise is mean that you look, you read through what you have learned. Okay, so you learn the meaning of that one. Revise is mean you read again what you have
Yeah.
learned. Okay,
Yes.
and take care of my house or my health.
Health.
How or house.
Health.
Okay, so please put that in more. That's one. You usually pronounce this one wrongly, so you should do this medical condition. Okay, and you do exercise. So what kind of exercise?
Mm,
You mean that your homework or your exercise in like sport, physical activity? Which one?
physical. Physical.
Okay, so please don't view the physical. Remember that it's a make the misunderstanding for your examiner. So please do physical activity. So what kind of physical activity?
Walking.
Walking,
Playing.
walk, not work.
Work.
Walk,
Work.
walking. Oh, okay, no, not walking. Okay, okay, that's one. And you think that you should give up your habits and try to wait at a new time. Good one. Different thing, lying down on the bed, not lying on the bed, lying down. Okay,
Yes.
the best. Reading meaningless type of books, schedule single day activity, do more things than in the past, give up the habit of reading. Okay, and alongside that one, the idea is quite good, but in at the beginning, it's not good. I have a re edict for you. Okay,
Yeah.
we talk about pronunciation again. So please get a brand. Read it again.
Um, 6 months.
6 months, good.
I was on end.
You can make the sentence for this one. You can make a sentence for this one for more naturally, as you wish. You
Um,
can give the sentences for the different
yes.
vocabulary.
6 months ago, I have spent hours on end on
Good.
reading comic books.
Mm.
Um,
Next, follow
however,
as a step work in work.
however, recently managed a revision for test reading for my major. Um, high score for my university program.
Mm.
A series of knowledge for my major to
A
revise.
series of, a series of. Listen, a series of. A link is up here. A series of knowledge. A series of knowledge.
a series a series of knowledge for my
Good.
major
Major. So
to,
I think
re-
you have time for.
to revise read through what you have learned. Um, take up my medical conditions. Do physical activities, jogging.
Mm.
Through that, give
Toward that.
up all that. Uh, give up this habit. Try to way to make use time.
Mm.
Different things. Lying down on the bed and reading meaningless types of books,
Mm.
schedule single day activities,
Mm.
planning,
Mm.
do more things than the past, give up on the habit of reading comic books, limit time for reading.
Mm.
One of the best things I did in my life.
Mm. One of the best thing.
One, one of the best things I did in my life.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Who
Okay,
first?
teacher.
Okay, thank you. Sương and Diễm. Who was the first?
Me first, me first, me first.
Okay.
My turn, my turn.
Diễm, please wait a minute.
Mỹ, Diễm out. Diễm
Okay,
out already.
thank you. Wait. Okay, next. Okay, you can begin now.
Well, in this fast and busy world, everyone is running short on time, and different people adopt different strategies to save their time. While most people have wrestled on their working and studying, and I do too. Moreover, I search quite often on social media and easily get distracted by notification from this kind of media. So I realized that it is not only waste a lot of time but also become useless. Uh, and then I decide to limit the time I spend surfing these kinds of media by enhancing my concentration. And I'm taking a meditation courses. Um, I do this exercise in the morning. About 20 minutes. Um, it's a it is relaxing my mind and improving concentration. I follow this course. I follow this course about 2 weeks and I realize it's a very effective. Uh, Especially when I study. I have 20. I have 100% to focus on what the professor says and take note clearly. Um, and instead of instead of surfing social media, networking hours and hours. Mediation get it to me the a bit ability to concentrate and reset the mind whenever I become overloaded. Uh, and I no longer easily distracted by social media notification anymore after I completely uh, after I completely mediations courses, and I think that's a one of successful thing I trained in my life.
So
And
what is that?
yes,
What is your significant change? It means that you use the time for mediation.
no, I use the time. Oh, I easily distracted by not notification. So I decided to enhance my concentrate by mediation.
You disable the notification.
Yes,
Oh, oh yeah. Okay, you don't use the notification on the social media,
hmm,
right?
yes,
Oh, chắc là tại vì em nghe cô góp ý ba bạn ở trên cho nên là những cái của em là hầu như là đã hoàn hảo nhất. Pronunciation cũng tốt hơn. Ờ, cách triển khai ý cũng rất là tốt. Có vài từ nó phát âm sai thì bây giờ cô hướng dẫn cho em lại những từ đó ha.
yeah.
Ok, em đọc lại cho cô mấy cái từ này đi.
Adopt,
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 strategy.
try to cheese,
Next, use times wisely. Sử dụng thời gian một cách thông thái.
use time wisely,
Ok, phải nhớ có S giữa là social
Wise.
media.
Social media,
Notification.
notification,
Nhanh một chút xíu.
notification,
Ok, realize chứ không phải rely. Realize nó có chữ R ở giữa.
realize, realize. Nếu mà nó có ed thì phát âm sao cô?
Realize âm cuối âm ti.
Realize,
Useless.
useless,
A waste of time. Nói vô chữ T này là bị câm nè.
Waste of time.
Decide to limit the time using.
Decide to limit the time using.
Càng về cuối thì thấp giọng xíu ha. Reduce by 20 minutes. Giảm xuống khoảng 20 phút đúng không?
Reduce by 20 minutes.
Minutes. Improve my concentration.
Improve my concentration.
By doing medication. Cái này thì cái từ mà thiền á, thiền định á, thì nó sẽ đi với động từ practice hoặc động từ do ha.
Yeah.
Rồi, next.
Mediation.
Effective.
Effective.
100% what the professor says in my classroom. Okay, in my lesson. Hours and our ability.
Hour and hour. Hours. Không có đọc chữ S á cô. Không có phát âm chữ S á cô.
Nói vô luôn. Hours and hour.
Hours and hours.
Ability to concentrate.
Ability to concentrate.
And reset my mind.
And reshape my mind.
Okay, this table notification là cái hoạt động của em ha.
Yes.
Rồi cảm ơn em. Vậy thôi. Rồi thu âm lại đi ha. Rồi next. Rồi cuối cùng mình tới Mỹ. Mời em.
Well, different people adopt a different strategy to save their time. Here I would like to share one thing that saved a lot of time for me. The fact is that I love to playing fun games all the time. This kind of game can be super fun and help me to reduce my stress.
Sorry, could you put the microphone closer to you?
Gần lắm rồi á cô không nghe thấy hả cô?
Nó bị nhòe âm. Nó bị nhiễu âm.
Chắc là do máy của em á.
Em có để cái quạt hay cái gì gần đó không?
Dạ có. Để em tắt.
Rồi em cho cô 2 phút tắt cái quạt đi.
Vậy em lại nha cô.
Ừ.
Well, different people adopt a different strategy to save their time. Here I'm going to like to share one thing that saved a lot of time for me. The fact is that I love to playing fun game all the time. This kind of game can be super fun and help me to reduce my stress. I got lost in the unreal world and was busy with the unreal work. But when I end up playing too much, I forget a time and missing important thing and don't focus on studying. After the test got the low score, I realized it was too much of my time. So I decided to limit my playing time. I used a tool in my phone and to stop me immediately when time's up. I usually set 20 minutes in from work, and in the time that I have an important test like midterm or final term, I stop playing fun game by deleting them and keeping my phone far from me. It helped me to have a lot of time involved in outside activity like playing some sport or hang out with my friends. It enhanced my physical and mental strength and create many beautiful memories with my friends. The activity keep me entertained in my free time, but still bring benefit to myself and not waste time on game anymore. I changed a lot. I was able to focus on my study and my work. I have more time for my friend, family, and people around me, and no longer close my phone as before.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, Mỹ. At first, you have the good pronunciation, and I have said, but you need to be more attention to the intonation. Okay, forgot the time, important thing, focus on my story. It means that you have to stress the word, if it is the word or adjective. Em phải nhớ những cái từ động từ và tính từ. Okay, so different people have different. Mỹ ơi, phát âm lại dùm con different.
Different.
Different people possess. What does it mean possess? Sở hữu. Em biết chữ đó không?
Dạ không.
This one. Different people possess different chance to serve for their time or to use time. You do not use the first save time anymore. Use time wisely. Sử dụng thời gian một cách thông thái, đúng không? Là tiết kiệm thời gian đó. Okay, I used to be. Tôi đã từng. Đúng không? Used to prefer. Tôi đã từng rất là thích chơi những cái super fun game như thế nào đó. And I nearly get lost at the real world. I forgot the time. Important thing, focus on my story. Decide to live in my little town. Em nói em sử dụng một cái tool để start immediately đúng không?
Yeah.
Good. So I got focused on my midterm. Okay. Keep my phone far away from me. And with my friend create a beautiful moment. Moment, not memory. Moment. The benefits it's to my life is not real now, so I need you to put more benefits. Em thêm cho cô một benefit vô đây nữa đi. Chưa có đủ nha. Em mới thêm cho cô một cái benefit là em có nhiều thời gian rảnh hơn nè. Rồi tập trung vô việc học, rồi gì nữa thêm cái nữa thôi.
Em có thêm một cái kiểu playing sport thì nó sẽ nâng cao sức khỏe cả về thể chất tinh thần.
Okay, good. Thì cái Hannah with friend to play sport em có thể consider cái ý đó. Được không?
Yeah.
Rồi. Focus on my story. Rồi bây giờ em đọc lại lần nữa là đọc có giọng lên xuống giùm cô.